Hey everybody, it's Rob, the Fat Pastor on a Mountain Bike from mtbmichigan.com. Hey, the other day I went on an Amish night ride. What is an Amish night ride, you ask? It's very simply, if you saw my Instagram, it is when you go out for a night ride with your friends and you know you charged your lights and did everything you could, but within a few seconds of starting the ride, your batteries die and you're left without lights for a good portion of the ride. Well, fortunately, a couple things happened. One of my buddies had a spare battery, and what I've determined is the batteries on this set are dead and no longer accepting a charge. That set was a great set. I got them for like 25 bucks each on Amazon several years ago, but they only lasted a couple years. So anyway, fortunately I had a buddy who had a spare battery that worked with it. And then what else happened is to get me through till we could catch up with that buddy, my other friends had lights that I rode between them, and that got us through until we could find the other buddy. So blah blah blah. Anyway, that being said, I am meeting up with my buddy Aaron here today, and we're going to try a new set of lights. I asked all of my friends what they recommended, and that was the Outbound lights. That's what the couple that I was riding with the other day had those, and that's what got me out to pretty close to out of the trail. So yeah, they all recommended Outbound. A number of other people I've read or talked to and stuff like that have all recommended Outbound. So I broke down today and bought a set of Outbound lights from my friend Ernie over at Psychotherapy, and I'm not going to do an unboxing video or anything like that. I mean, you can find the stats. They're roughly 3,000 lumens between the two, and they're nice lights, but I'm just going to do a first impression of a night ride video with them on and tell you what I think. So we'll see you on trail. All right, turning them on for the first time. Ooh, so I'm just running in adaptive mode today just to get an idea. But one thing I can tell you, what impressed me when I was out the other day with my friends was the width of the beam. And you know, the headlight's 1,000 lumens, approximately 1,000 lumens. The front light, handlebar light, is approximately 2,000. So, yeah, what impressed me was the width. I saw so much more of the trail, and the lights that I had, I showed them to you. They were all right. They claimed to be 2,000, but they had a very narrow beam, and I was really scared in some sections when I rode with them, even at their best. I don't know that they actually were 1,000 or 2,000 lumens each, but they were definitely a narrower beam than this. And behind me, Aaron's got one on his head as well. They come with a GoPro sticker mount on the headlight, and then you can mount it on your helmet. There's deer. So a couple deer there, about 4 or 5 of them. There's a few more right there. Hi. I can tell you what, this handlebar mount is considerably more stable than other handlebar mounts I've used. I mean, I'm riding over roots and stuff and don't seem to see the bumpiness. Haha, I got a motorcycle! But yeah, I don't see the bumpiness that I've seen with, of course, like I said, my other Amazon lights were 25 bucks a piece or something to that effect 4 or 5 years ago when I bought them, 4 years ago. So there is that. And two, the way it's built, and I'm sure some of the other headlight manufacturers that are Magic, Shine, I think does it as well. They make the mount so it's centers on the handlebar. Yeah, if I didn't mention it, I'm going to run today in adaptive mode. It's got 4 modes. Each of these lights have 4 modes: high, medium, low, and adaptive. No, adaptive mode is basically starts out in high beam and basically gets a little dimmer as you go. Provides somewhere close to 2.5 to 3 hours of runtime, if I remember right. They spread a pretty wide beam, and it's a nice even beam, so it's not like super hot in the center and then lower as you get wider. It's pretty even all the way across. Before I forget, I bought these, so any opinions, nobody gave them to me, nobody sold them or asked me for a review. I guess I should always put that disclaimer on things, because I'm just doing this because I love to bike and because I love to share things with people. But yeah, nobody paid me for anything. Yeah, long story short, I'm impressed with these lights. I feel like I spent better money on these than going to Amazon and buying another set. Sure, I could get lucky again, or luckier, and have them last a long time, but I could also be unlucky and have them not last at all. So I'm glad I did this. I'm digging these lights. I'm digging the ability to see, and basically this means I can't wait for a night ride snow bike, because those are just pure awesome. With the fat bike, snow coming down, yeah, those are pure awesome. Long story short, I ran adaptive mode, got out at 6:45. It is now about 8:15, so it's roughly an hour and a half. I don't know if I had a full charge on these lights when I got in there, but I am still at 2 bars in adaptive mode. Found adaptive mode to be fine. I'm sure I'll have run through the different ones, but today I just wanted to start on adaptive just to get a good feel for what the light did and how they recommend running it. So yeah, that's the story. Anyway, for sake of time, I am gonna just call it right now. Live the faith, ride it out. Hope to see you out there.